we are, Sunday school. Welcome, everybody, to a little dance. Arrive in the room. Squeaky chair, squeaky chair. There. Here we are now. Are you ready? It's Sunday. It's time for me to share the gospel of school. Yes, I'm a bit of a fool. Cheers. Sunday morning here in beautiful Rio Vista, California, where I'm currently temporarily residing. Max and I are schooling around all year. We'll be here and there, and maybe we'll be hosting one of these live with you at some point. If you're in North America, let me know, and we will try to get that show scheduled. Yeah? Sounds good, doesn't it? Maybe you don't have a school yet. Maybe you're not on school yet. Maybe you don't know what school is even. Well, I'm your guide, Wendy of Wiseman Integrative. You may remember me from Taming Your Tension. I did well over 600 daily episodes. That's right, daily. That's consistency, folks. And if you are on Skool and you see a little flame icon next to someone's name, that's a consistency indicator. It indicates that they have been solidly active on the platform for 30 days with at least 10 activities daily. So it's not intensive. You probably scroll social media mindlessly more than it takes to earn that little badge of consistency. So that's one of the wonderful little rewards that helps keep people motivated and coming back to connect. You see, Skool isn't another one of those online course platforms or online communities or online social feeds that aren't really so social after all, because they're designed to keep you on the platform, feeding you ads, right? Often your competitors' ads, often your direct competitors' ads, because you're serving their people, right? So Skool doesn't have all that. None of that algorithm, throttling, censorship, none of the divisiveness that gets stirred, the drama that feeds those other so-called social feeds, where perspective is skewed by what the algorithm shows you, and it actually steers groups of people into more distasteful ways of relating, thinking, and believing. Skool is optimized for human connection. It is a unique platform that is designed not just to keep you online so they can feed you ads, but to actually encourage you to connect, to relate to one another. That's right, relationships. Connection is the new currency. Relationships drive revenue. If you've been in business at all, you know that. And these days, you know, the key drivers are time, energy, and attention, right? Money's just a tool, and it will come if you use your time, energy, and attention wisely. And one of the wisest ways to do that these days is to create a connection hub on Skool. Notice I didn't say a school community. I didn't say courses on Skool, right? A connection hub, a school presence, right? There's a lot of ways to leverage a simple school presence, and I'm helping small businesses do just that so that they can reduce the grind of feeding the social feeds, of constantly posting content that ghosts, it disappears, it's rarely seen, it doesn't have the return on investment that you're hoping for, and it's not helping you actually connect with your people. You see, websites are great for displaying information. YouTube is great for delivering information with a lot of distractions around it, right? Because they're trying to keep you on the platform and serve you ads. Social media can be a good place to connect with people, but it's incredibly challenging because it's so noisy, and it is at the algorithm's whim. It's censored, it's throttled. People might not see what you post for weeks. If they ever see it, it's fleeting, it disappears quickly. And there's all those other bells and whistles vying for the attention of your customer, client, member, person. So it's really more icon candy, somewhere that if you can hook their attention and direct them to your central connection hub, where you can actually hold that attention in the container. You can put your YouTubes in there so they can watch them without all the distractions of the display interface. And you can still count views with certain tags if you're looking to monetize your YouTube. So that still counts, and it still shows in the regular YouTube, but you can capture your people's attention in a more concentrated way by creating a connection hub on Skool. And it's super simple. You can do it in under an hour. You sign up in under 30 seconds, really. You can do the full setup in under an hour with my guidance. You can hire me to do it for you all in one day, the Profitable Skool Quickstart, where I set it up for you, help you onboard your first members and collect your first dollars. That's right. So you become profitable during the 14-day free trial. That's right. So you're basically you're getting paid to operate the connection hub. Instead of maybe paying some social media marketer that isn't delivering the return on investment that you want. You're not getting new clients, you're not getting new leads, you're still on the revenue roller coaster, you're still stressed instead of enjoying the practice that you love, the business that you love, the project that you love, the organization that you love. See, I primarily work with small businesses that don't want to run gigantic online communities, right? Don't want to run 7-figure online coaching programs. Don't want to be caught up in the distractions of the online world. They just want a place to connect with their people, where their people can ask questions and give feedback and get tips and maybe coupons and maybe buy some things or get discounts and hang out and get to know one another and talk about how great it is to work with you. Yes, that's right. A wonderful connection hub that serves you by letting you know more about what your people want, what your people enjoy. And it's a wonderful place that they love to share. So they're bringing you new eyeballs, referrals, leads, right? And it spreads like that when you create that comfortable home base as a connection hub, not as a funnel to buy your services. Plenty of people do that. You can do that. People set them up as funnels to go to their Facebook groups until Facebook decides, in case Facebook decides to disappear your account overnight, which happens frequently to people. Yeah. Oh, the algorithm got confused, or, oh, we don't believe that video is actually you. Whatever the reasons are, they can your account's just gone and you can't access it. So it's really wise to have a backup, even if you're still putting a lot of your energy and focus into that really rather outdated marketing method. Skool is new. A lot of you don't even know what it is. Skool. By the way, you can create your connection hub right there, scan that, or go to skool.com/hub, HUB. Let me put a little caption across the bottom to help you find that while I chat at you about the gospel of Skool. Where is it? I cannot find it. Oops, that is definitely not the right one. Hide that. That's an old, outdated one. I have to clean my list here. Look at me squint because I can't see. There it is. New. Create your connection hub. Skool.com/hub. It's March today as I'm filming this, and we're starting something new. I've been offering the one-day Profitable Skool Quickstart done for you, where I build it for established businesses with an active client base, people with their branding, their messaging already in place on websites, on YouTube, on social media. If you're brand new and you're not quite sure what you want to do, I can give you some leads and some references for exceptional communities, which will help you in nailing your niche and your marketing message and getting that branding set before you waste a lot of time, energy, and money figuring it out. Hit me up for those links. I'll send them right over to you. Whichever one would be best for you, because I've been on Skool Solid for 2 years now. Yeah, solid green flame activity. And the little green boxes on your profile on Skool show you the number of activities you do each day. And I've been solid green now for over 2 years. So it started on February 20th, my first green. It's February 20th, 2024, and I've been solid green since then. So you'll know when I go back country camping and there's suddenly a big gap. It will be a profound silence, a profound gap, intentional gap. Yeah, some people unfortunately have some illness or something and miss a couple days, and they have to watch that gap until it fades away. It's frustrating. Anyhow, so with March, what I'm doing right now, I've been doing the 1 day done for you, Profitable Skool Quickstart. I've been doing also a done with you that's a little less of an investment for some folks that just can't put the money down, even though you recoup that investment in the first 30 days, right? That's how it's designed, so that you can get that money back with less effort. This is all about achieving more by doing less. Everything I do, from the pain relief services to the healthy, wealthy, wise life formula, it's all about setting those foundations, the basics, focusing on the basics, because when you set the basics well, then it becomes effortless, almost effortless, and so enjoyable. Healthy shouldn't be another to-do on your to-do list, and your business should have a sense of flow and freedom as well. You don't want to be caught in the grind. That's not what you signed up for. Yeah. So when you can put these systems in place so that it feels great and you can enjoy doing the work you love instead of chasing after clients to fill your calendar, to stressing out about the revenue roller coaster, and just, worrying if you're getting ripped off by another website or marketing professional. It's a wonderful, wonderful way. Skool's mission is to help 1 billion people find community. And it took them 4 years to get to the first 1 million users on the platform. Now they add another 1 million about every 2 weeks. Incredible, right? 700% growth last year. This is a new platform. It's on the rise because people are craving connection. People are lost in the information overwhelm. They've been burned by too many of these coaches promising the world and not delivering. They've bought programs and packages and products that just weren't what they thought they were buying. Yeah, the trust gap is widening. It's huge. People are leaving social media. People are unsubscribing from email, newsletters, or just not looking at them. People don't look at websites anymore. People's attention spans are shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. Sam Ovens is the founder of Skool, and he keeps it simple. He's not adding a lot of those extras. You can't schedule posts because, as he says, you can't automate community. There are add-ons and plugins and extensions and things where you can get some of the other features that Skool isn't integrating into the platform itself, because of course there's programmers and developers that are like, oh, I want this, so I'm going to build it, and then you can have it too for a fee, right? So some of that stuff's available for those of you that want that, but you don't really need it. You don't have to be posting every day. You don't have to be slaving away. You can create this self-sustaining ecosystem, a true connection hub, a comfortable home base where people know it's a reliable resource to continue the relationship, to keep that rapport building. And especially if you're a hands-on service professional like massage therapist, body worker, chiropractor, physio, and somatics, Reiki, et cetera, to acupuncture, service-based somatic practitioners, service-based holistic practitioners, right? You know that you want to be freed from this living in this little box to actually relate with people on an energetic level. That's why the live streams that Skool has integrated, the random hangout, you can go live anytime. You can have it set so that people can come into the room anytime they want. You can set specific Q&As or coffee chats or happy hours or co-working or anything you want. You can run it your own way. That's right. You can go your own way with your connection hub, your Simple Skool presence. And it's incredibly powerful. As soon as you set up your profile, you're going to be showing up in Google more. As soon as you create a community, you're going to be showing up in Google more. As soon as you start filling that community with members and demonstrate that it's an active, vibrant, thriving, alive community about an interest that people have an interest in, the more specific and sort of strange combined niches do really, really well. So it's your secret sauce. It's the special sauce is you. You don't have to have communities of thousands of people. There are incredibly successful communities of 30, yes, that low, 300, 900, 3,000. You don't have to have 5, 10, 15, 50,000 people in your community. And if you're one person, you shouldn't. You need to scale to a team if you grow that much. And if you just have a small business, you want to focus on doing what you love and not be client dependent. Have that padding of some steady automated income on the back end, right? Monthly recurring revenue. If you see the MRR, that's what that means. Monthly recurring revenue. You can get a handful of founders. That's one of the strategies we use to make it profitable. If someone is on a hobby plan at $9 a month, they get 10 people at $1 a month, and boom, you're making a few extra cents each month, right? The $99 Pro plan has a lot of extra features and integrations and a little lower transaction processing fee. So it's a great thing to grow into. And same thing there. You just cover the cost and boom, you've got a profitable school set up. Yeah. And I'm here to help you do that. I'm not new to community building. I'm in that 55 plus bracket. So I've been doing this since the late 80s, folks, on forums and things, and also in real life, organizing volunteers, curating, presenting performances, activist in communities, participant in a lot of local communities all over the place, from super urban New York City, Los Angeles, San Francisco, to very rural locations and potato farms out on Long Island, right? So there's a lot of diversity in my knowledge and experience, my working my way through the world. In the 90s, I was senior content producer for a major New York publisher, overseeing something like 12 subcontracted content producers and a team of 5 content producers there in the office that were doing our in-house projects. And I had the ability to ask each of them in 5 different ways, because they were 5 very different individuals. And I could phrase the question properly to achieve the results I desired from that individual. So I'm not new to navigating human relations and relating with humans on a human level that is kind, loving kindness and compassion. And yet I also don't let those of malicious intent stay in my communities. I'm actively keeping them out. And there are requests daily. There's now an auto mod feature, which is absolutely astounding. It puts a big red spam risk thing, and it's not entirely accurate, but it's not based on the individual. It's based on the behavior that it's seen, it's witnessed on the platform. So people could hide their behavior before the auto mod feature. and they could kind of game the system a little bit with like 2 accounts, and they could come in and interact with one another to level up, to access the DMs, and then they would delete all that activity, and they do all these things to get in, and they can't do that anymore because the auto mod is watching. You cannot game the system. It's not going to go your way. You're going to get booted. Skool is not the place for DM phishing. It's not the place for pushing and cold pitching your business. It is not the place for that kind of behavior. It's for creating connection in the community feeds, getting to know one another, and then you can carry the conversation to the direct messages if you want, right? Or to in real life. It's highly encouraged that you meet in real life. There's a map feature so you can find people near wherever you happen to be. It's not exact. It's, it's in 10 miles or something like that. So it's for safety, but it shows the area the person is in. So you can reach out and say, hey, I'm going to be visiting this place. Can we meet up for coffee? I love hanging out with schoolers. Schoolers are the coolest, right? So it's really exciting. If you'd like to learn more about Skool, there's never been a better time. If you are a service-based holistic practitioner, especially, that's what's called my power niche, because I have been a neuromuscular myofascial therapist, which is massage, bodywork, movement, corrective exercise for decades. So I have that insider knowledge, that language, that specificity that makes me the ideal person to work with if you just want a connection hub for your practice. Now, there's other people I could refer you to if you want to leave your practice for freedom with a 7-figure online program, right? A lot of that's been spouted and touted over the past 5 years. And some folks are better than others. And I can refer you to a few that might fit you and your way of working very effectively. That's not my specialty. My specialty is these smaller connection hubs so that people can focus on doing the work they love, whether you are a hands-on practitioner, an author, an artist, you run a nonprofit. Lord knows if you're running a nonprofit, your attention is needed elsewhere. You don't need to be chasing after the donations and the fundraising and all of this stuff. It's a powerful tool to use for nonprofits. I've helped a couple get set up and grow that way. So there's a lot of different ways you can use it. And if you're interested in learning more or being referred to the school that might help you the most, I have a vast resource, a vast sea of referrals. I've even started a community called Showcase, which is it's like an expo of excellent Skool communities. Let me give you a sneak peek here. Showcase. Yes, it's a public community feed. So anytime you comment or interact on here, it helps increase your visibility across the interwebs, right? So this is just a place to showcase your school, put your school in the spotlight, and you can learn more about that at skool.com/showcase. You got it. The classroom here is not really a classroom. It's a showcase expo of different Skool communities here. I should probably show which ones are live. But you can see there's a lot of these are my communities right now. The VIP special access founders will always be on the first page. So there's quite a few spots left on that. Over half the page remains because you could get 30. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, about half of them are still available. If you're interested in snagging one of those first page forever spots, now is the time. And just ask me about that, or go ahead and come visit the About page, the community thread. If you don't have a Skool community, you can still come here and enjoy. You can interact. You can hang out in the plaza. You can give shout outs for other Skool communities you might be a member of, or that you enjoy, or that you know, that you've seen. Somebody that's doing great things on Skool. This is for Skool only. We don't do outside links. Community owners can use something called Skooly to to direct to certain links for event signups. But this is just going to be a wonderful resource. We're doing a podcast. The magazine, the podcast is starting in March. The magazine is starting in April, and I'm looking at a summit in May. So great things are coming your way in the Skool Showcase. I just set up the YouTube channel last night, and I also have something exciting and new to share with you. Let me give you a sneak peek of the Connection Hub here at skool.com/hub. You can see session-based holistic practitioners, but not everybody in this community is a session-based holistic practitioner. There are some people that just have connection hubs for their business. Daniel and Salim are super connectors, so they aren't practitioners, they're connectors. They connect people. They have connection hubs. You can learn more about Unicorn Universe at skool.com/Unicorn Universe. And but you can come in here and still learn a lot. We're going to be going through the 21-day sprint, the 21-day Quickstart. It's the do-it-yourself version of the Skool Quickstart. But you can come in and right away have access to this client connection challenge. It's a 5-day challenge that just talks about, rapport, touch points, continuity, presence, connection. It's important as hands-on professionals. We know the importance of rapport and these things, but it's important in any business. It's what you learn if you join some of those big networking clubs like BNI or H7 is incredible. Clay Hicks, who is really a champion of champions. Who is a champion in your business that shares about your business, that believes in you. It's like, you're a champion, yes, and encourages the word of mouth marketing and just really getting to know people. Connections is currency here, people. Connection. And relationships definitely drive it. So you can also visit the public hub of Wise School Building. That is the gateway. Yeah, shift this tab instead. There we go. Looks like I need to change the card on that account. Yes, very exciting. I'm going to make a video for this, maybe today or tomorrow. You can see there's a challenge in here, a community catalyst challenge. You get instant access when you join, or you have to do your first 5 interactions to get to level 2, maybe. I don't know how I have it set. But this just helps you kind of look at the current situation, right? It's a good, any of these challenges in any of my communities are simple, quick check-ins. They're a way you can tune in to where you're at and where you're going and what you're doing anytime. And it's great to do those on a regular basis. There we go. There's also the community for the Healthy, Wealthy, Wise Life that you can come and enjoy. Daily Actions for Happiness. We just released the March calendar. I do the dailies alive. Look, I'm live on Sunday School. Isn't that exciting? Calendar feature here. Enjoy Sunday School on YouTube. Mondays and Fridays, or Mondays, we do check-ins now for the premium tier. You can always, once you join, you can look at plans by going to plans where it would say about page. You can see this is just a simple $9 a month or $99 a month for more access to me with one-to-ones. Super great way to ensure your ongoing progress with goals, maintaining your rhythm, your flow. Mindful March is what's going on for March with the Action for Happiness. I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday goals posts so that we can celebrate our wins, and midweek check-ins. You can see here Monday mission, midweek check-ins, and Friday celebrating progress. That's the rhythm that we go through. And we deepen that goals progress with 21-day sprints, basically. Where did the plans go? Plans, no, we went too far. um, we do 21-day growth cycles. That's what I called it. Growth cycles and accountability on the VIP tier, which is just a little more access to my direct access to guidance and mentoring, and working through the basics, the wise life formula, healthy, wealthy, wise life. Simple formula for living well with less effort. Who doesn't want that, right? So come on in, check it out. I've got a lot of wonderful other schools that are growing on out there that I could send you to if you want to kind of figure out what you want to do. Jason Flam does a great community called Great Community Leaders. Arlen Hamilton has your first 5K. I could give you links to those. I would love it if you would use my affiliate link. And if you're a member of Wise School Building or the Connection Hub, the Create Your Connection Hub community, there are affiliate earning at 40%, which means when someone upgrades, that you invite someone and then they upgrade, you get 40% of their subscription for as long as they're a member. No, that's not MLM or pyramid scheme. That's just a simple commission. We didn't have to advertise to get this person. You were the advertising, so that's our advertising expense. We're just sharing, appreciating. It's a commission. That's all. None of these other conspiracy things that people make up. It's like, no, an MLM and pyramid schemes are stacked. They're completely different. Just look up the description. Hello. Oh, people are so silly. But yeah, and if you're in Showcase, it's 50%. Showcase has a 50% affiliate referral. So you can just do pretty well, not even having your own school space, by promoting other school spaces. Or what a lot of people are doing is creating a school space just to promote other school spaces, right? It's a wonderful way. A lot of people are giving 40, 50%. And this includes, like $1,000 programs, $5,000 programs, $10,000 programs. Imagine if you sold a couple of $10,000, if you just invited people to a community where they decided to upgrade to a $5,000 or $10,000 program. You just did a couple of those every month. How would that help your monthly bottom line, to have that kind of cash flow coming in on a regular basis, right? So a lot of different ways to leverage Skool. A simple Skool presence starts with your profile, and it's free, 100% free. You could be making money for free. That's right. All it takes is a little bit of time, energy, and attention, and the ability to connect without pitching pushy tactics, right? Just be human, having a conversation at a party, right? Chill. It's cool school. So if you'd like to learn more about any of these things, here below my profile link, that's skool.com/wise. That'll take you to my profile. But skool.com/wise will take you to Wise School Building. Underneath that, you'll see the link connect.wisewithwendy.com. You can book a 15-minute quick connect call there. And I would love to share with you how simple school building can benefit you. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying your day. The wise way is the best way. You choose to enjoy the day. Choose joy. And if you're not feeling that way, then it's a very simple reset you can do. Breathe, smile, and generate some joy. Yes, that's it. It's that simple to reset anywhere, anytime. Refresh, renew, revitalize you. That's the wise way. Winning every day. All right. I hope you've enjoyed this happy little presentation. I do hope to see you in the schoolyards later today. If not, definitely this week. It's March, folks. It's the last month of the first quarter of 2026. It's time to get going. It's time to get growing. And I'm here as your guide. Let's do it. I'll see you soon.